Hey guys, my name's Chris Appleton and I'm going to show you today how I make brown hair look super rich and really shiny with that looks finish. A lot of the times when a blonde hair girl kind of walks into any room, there's an automatic kind of brightness to her hair simply because the light attracts to it and it bounces off it. Now, the thing is with brunettes is you don't always get that light bounce, and sometimes brunettes can appear dull and kind of flat. So my top tip for brunettes is to always try and keep it as shiny and as rich looking as possible. So I'm going to show you exactly how I achieve that look, how I use products to basically enhance the shine of brunette hair so it has that same statement as walking into a room as a blonde, because the light will basically hit it and bounce off. Guys, step one, we're going to cleanse the hair with the Color Wow Color Security Shampoo. This is a really vital part of the shine process, simply because it has no extra ingredients in, which will dull the hair down or leave anything on the scalp. A lot of shampoo contain ingredients that tend to lay behind in the hair, and that can really make the hair look dull, especially with brunettes. It really flattens out the color. So this is a fantastic product to make sure you maintain complete healthiness and shine of the hair, but also leaving nothing behind on the scalp. So the coconut cocktail is super hydrating. I like to use a few pumps and really saturate the hair in it, just because it instantly transforms the texture. It really kind of quenches the thirst of dry hair and it instantly adds shine, and it almost has a really soft detangling effect as well. There's 3 different types of cocktail. We have one for volume, we have one for weakened hair, which I use, and then we also have the coconut cocktail, which is for more dry, thirsty hair. So making sure I put quite a lot of product through, mainly sort of throughout the mid-lengths and ends. But then what I like to do, my sort of secret formula to really glossy hair, is to then add on top the Color Wow Dream Coat, which you guys all know and love as much as I do. So I like to kind of layer that on top, because this is going to give me the sealant. This is really going to give it that extra finish. And I think combined with the cocktail, this is the real transformation process. So what we're working on here is really transforming the texture of brunette hair, so you get that light that hits the hair and gives you that mirror-like radiance. That's when hair for me really stands out. With these products you have to use heat to blow dry them in. It basically activates the product, and we're just going to use a paddle brush just to really smooth the hair out. So we're just going to drag it through. For me, this is a really important part of the process. So guys, you can already see just from the first section how shiny and light the hair is, and how the cuticle really transforms and really calms down, becomes sealed and smooth. So we're just going to continue to dry the hair throughout. Okay guys, so we just blow dried the hair, and as you can see, the hair texture is already transformed. It's super shiny, glossy, it's got that nice sealed cuticle. So now what we're going to do is make the hair longer. We're going to add some hair extensions. But first of all, I just want to show you how the extensions tend to come, and then I do the same process. I mix the coconut cocktail with the Dream Coat. I combine them, blow dry them in, so you can kind of see the transformation. So as you can see, this is how the extensions tend to come. So it's more textured and kind of dehydrated looking. And I really have to work to transform it to make it look something like this. So this is basically how we transform it with the 2 products combined. You can see there the difference, how the texture really changes by just using great product. And I'm actually going to use a lighter brown than our own hair color. The reason I'm going to do that is because I want to create a little bit of lightness, and the great thing with extensions is you can do that. So when I'm doing my extensions, I always like to tease it at the root where the comb goes, or the clip. But then to lock it in, I always like to use the Color Wow Cult Favorite Hairspray. So when I put the clips in, it really locks in at the root and stays nice and flat to the head. And I think what I love about it is it's not going to go anywhere because the hairspray really locks it in. I'm going to continue out for the whole head of hair, just right underneath the part. Okay guys, so we put the extensions in. We've worked on all the prep products to really give it that looks feel, which it already looks pretty shiny and pretty amazing. But what I like to do to give it that extra wow factor, remember earlier we were talking about how brunettes really need that shine to be able to reflect and make it look wow, and that's for me what brunettes are all about, really rich shiny hair. We're going to go in with the extra, spray it on the mid-lengths and ends. Now I always like to use a bit of heat with it, and I kind of melt it into the hair. So what this will do is it will just give you that real luxe finish. And as I put the irons through the hair, you can see how the shine spray just simply melts in. What's great about this shine spray though is there's no greasiness, there's no stickiness. You can really apply it. You guys know I like to use a lot of product, and I like to work with a product that you can use over and over. So going over the top with the heat just kind of puts it in. You don't have to use heat, but for me it's a really nice finishing tool. But cocktailing all of these products together really is the secret to glossy, flawless hair. And I just don't see why brunettes shouldn't have the same attention as blondes when they walk in a room. Okay guys, so we use the extra spray with some heat to really lock it in. But you know what? I don't think you can ever be too extra. So I'll just add a little blast on the ends just to give it a little bit more shine. And as you can see now, you've got that really luxurious, expensive looking hair. It doesn't really matter where you're at, it's gonna hit the light, do some reflecting, and it just looks, for me, really looks an extra, and I'm all about that. So have some fun with this. Make sure you tag me in your shiny hair pictures. Also color wow, I always love to see your work, and see you guys soon.
Audio Jungle.